Hey everyone! I'm so excited to share my experience about Sutherland Global Services interviews today. I remember how nervous I was before my interview.
Oh yeah, I totally get that. I've been through their process too. Sutherland is actually a pretty big player in the BPO industry, right?
Exactly, they're huge in customer service, tech support, and back office operations. But you know what's interesting? Their interview process is actually quite straightforward.
Tell us about the stages. I remember there were multiple steps.
So, first, there's the initial screening where they check your basic qualifications and communication skills. It's usually done over the phone.
And don't forget about the accent test. They really focus on that, especially for voice projects.
Oh my god, yes! I was so worried about that part, but honestly, they just want to make sure you can communicate clearly.
Speaking of communication, remember how they do that role play exercise?
That's actually my favorite part to tell people about. They give you customer service scenarios and you have to handle them. I remember getting one about an angry customer wanting a refund.
How did you handle it?
Well, I stayed calm, listened to the scenario, and used the CART method: control, acknowledge, refocus, and problem solve. They really liked that approach.
That's a great tip. I'd also add that technical knowledge is important, especially if you're applying for IT support roles.
Definitely, they usually have a basic computer knowledge test. Nothing too complicated though, just MS Office, typing speed, and basic troubleshooting.
Should we share some interview tips that worked for us?
Absolutely. First tip, research the company thoroughly. Know their clients, services, and values. It really impresses the interviewer when you show you've done your homework.
And dress professionally, even if it's a virtual interview. First impressions matter so much.
Oh, and prepare for the classic questions like, why do you want to work for Sutherland? And how do you handle difficult situations?
Don't forget to emphasize your flexibility with schedules. They often have different shifts, and showing you're adaptable is a huge plus.
That's so true. I remember they asked me about my comfort level with night shifts. They appreciate honest answers about your preferences.
And always have some good questions ready for when they ask if you have any. It shows you're genuinely interested in the role.
My go-to question was about growth opportunities within the company. They love to see candidates thinking long-term.
That's clever. I asked about their training program, which they're actually quite proud of.
And finally, just be yourself. They want to see your real personality because customer service is all about being genuine and relatable.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to let your enthusiasm show. A positive attitude goes a long way in customer service roles.
This has been such a fun discussion. I hope it helps anyone preparing for their Sutherland interview.
Definitely. And remember, everyone, confidence is key. You've got this.